The idea is this. I'm a geographer, so basically, geography when I was a student was not just a discipline, you know. We had some Italian masters like Lucio Gambi, Franco Farinelli, others from abroad. But they were really, they are really humanists, but in a sense, it is not as intended today when you talk about humanities. You know, talk about humanities as opposed to sciences. No, in a sense, are different to different approaches. It's not true. They are humanists in the old sense, you know, encompassing both. So, trying to keep together the aspects that are more tied to scientific thinking and the other side, so the aesthetics. But you have to think this, it is very important. In geography, you have two of the most relevant and powerful tools of thinking were developed: the map and the landscape. Okay, there are two opposite ways to think about the world, because in the map you have the world in two dimensions. You know, as I try to to show. It is a powerful way, it's a technical way, you know, because there is a reduction of complexity of the world to just two dimensions. And you have the powerful feeling that you are, controlling everything. Is what you have when you look at Google Earth, or you must stay, because they say, no, but it's in three dimensions, Google Earth. It's not true, you are on the screen. It's like watching a movie, you're always on a flat screen. When you are in a real complexity, when you are in the landscape, because you are here in real life watching, but also, for example, not like in painting, but you listen, you are smelling, so landscape is all of this, so a very symphony of senses. So it's very involving. So this is that. So the two main models of generating knowledge about the world and thinking about the world, they are in geography. So very old ones, no? Very ancient. And so in my courses and my lectures, I try to show what these models are able to do. No? And what they can't do. So generally, in both you can find art. So this is the reason why I use all these examples from architectures, from contemporary art, but also not just contemporary art. This time was contemporary art, but in other situations I used other things. Even, for example, from music. And music is probably the most effective to show what I'm trying to say about complexity. Because the music is really complex, could reach very at the highest complexity, but at the same time is mathematics. It's mathematics, no more, no less. So it's really a universal language. So art is, in a sense, a good bridge to any field of knowledge. Of course, it's a skill, basically, no? So you have to be not just a theoretician, but you have to be a practitioner too. No, for example, I studied music. No, otherwise I couldn't talk about music properly, because you have to know also the techniques. The techniques, you know, in movie makers or for movie making, or in I don't know, in painting, the techniques is inside the thinking. It's not just the hand, no, painting just as a is very skillful and then no produces the images. No, no, no. It's a sort of even a painter is doing a performance all alone. Okay, yes, not with the public, but so I try to always use art because I think is the most proper and creative bridge to any field of knowledge. So I think it could be, it works for geography, but it could work for any kind of discipline, physics, I don't know, literature. So this is my way of practicing geography today.
Just one question. Some artists feel that they are misused at this moment, that they were asked to be the connection between several groups in society.
I never
like
used.
the is doing now.
That I think that I could use and I didn't use yet, in the sense. No, don't know, ballet probably. I never considered dancing, but for example, yes, there is one. I am trying to use it because music, you know, is very hard to be used because you need the audience to be a bit, you know, acquainted with the basics of music. Theater, yeah, theater, yes, very important, but also because it's very interactive and works a lot in in explaining complexity. Yes. I never use it, but it could be interesting to use it. Yeah.